Good morning and welcome. Travails and Triumphs is a permanent exhibition at the Tampa Bay History Center that tells the 500-year story of how people of African descent have lived and labored in the Tampa Bay area. It additionally explores the communities and families they forged, the hardships they endured, the jobs they worked, the triumphs they celebrated. So I'm excited to present this recognition, which honors an exhibit that has become a vital addition to our cultural legacy. It reads in part, the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners is pleased to recognize the Travails and Triumphs exhibition at the Tampa Bay History Center, an inspirational and artistic exploration of American culture in Hillsborough County. It's created by the staff at the Tampa Bay History Center and sponsored by Hillsborough County, TECO, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Travails and Triumphs serves as a significant work of art that transports all visitors through 500 years of local African-American history. The exhibit's an important chronicle of the hardships of Black people and what they faced over the centuries, in addition to serving as an insightful exploration of the achievements made by Black Tampa Bay area residents. The exhibition's powerful story begins on the West African coast. The historical journey then takes the viewer through 500 years of history to present at present day Hillsborough County. It includes items that focus on backgrounds of Howard Blake High School and George Middleton High School, I think with a special artifact. You can maybe mention personal at that exhibition. And it took over 3 years to conceptualize, design, and install, and features over 100 objects on display. Travails and Triumphs achieves its mission to tell the long and diverse history of the Black experience in Hillsborough County, where we can all learn about and embrace that heritage. The Board of Hillsborough County Commissioners of Florida does hereby commend Travails and Triumphs and the staff of the Tampa Bay History Center for its commitment to the preservation of the region's historical legacy and wishes the exhibit much success and many years to come. Executed this day of September 7th, 2023. And I'd like to present this to Mr. Hearns and ask if you could as well speak for a couple minutes and tell us a little about this. I'll just say that one of the reasons I've known Mr. Hearns for some decades, and it's time to take advantage of that now, is you can go onto the Tampa History website and sign up for walking tours of Tampa. And that's how, before this exhibit existed, and I'm excited to have it there, but you were able to find out about this history in Tampa would be to go on there. So I have done that several times in the past. I don't even know how many years you've been doing it for, and have learned so much by Mr. Hearns and others about the Black history of Tampa. So I'm really excited because this weather's cooling down, and now I think we're gonna have to push it into October before you're out there walking around in the heat. But thank you so much for all the work that you've done, and if you could just...
Thank you so much, Commissioner Kemp, and to the other members of the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners, the staff, County Commissioner. Let me say that this all began years ago with the support of our generous sponsors, and I know our President and CEO, C.J. Roberts, is going to mention them, the people who believed in this project that Black history was important. And as we know, Black history is American history. And let me add, American history is world history. So this exhibit, Travails and Triumphs, was at first a dream. Now it's a reality. It opened in June. We welcome you to come down. We're open 7 days a week, 9 to 5. I want to just recognize Dr. Brad Massey and Rodney Kite Powell, who are also curators at the Tampa Bay History Center, who began working on this project before I joined the staff. And I just contribute a little bit to it, but it's such a joy to celebrate this history and tell stories that many people were not aware of. I'll end by just saying the the recognition that we receive also includes the story of segregation. And those two black high schools here in Tampa that Commissioner Kemp referenced, Howard W. Blake, which I know Commissioner Myers is a graduate of, and George S. Middleton High School, which I'm a graduate of. And we have sports jackets hanging in the exhibit that's part of what we do to tell the story of black history in this community. Again, thank you so much.
It's your jacket, right?
It's my jacket.
On the Middleton side.
It was my jacket. I donated it to the History Center. And Leroy Long, a graduate of Blake High School, one of the greatest tennis players, by the way, to come out of Tampa, donated his Howard W. Blake jacket to the exhibit, and many other people did likewise. So again, thank you so much for this honor.
Well, I share Fred's sentiments and would just like to express my appreciation to the whole TVHC team who worked hard to put this together, as well as our board members. Our board chair, Curtis Stokes, is here. We have two other board members joining us this morning. And I'd also like to thank the community who contributed those artifacts. Without those artifacts, we couldn't bring these stories to life. So maybe this can be a call for people to go through their attics and closets and see what sorts of things they might want to present to us to consider, including in our collection going forward. I do want to express our appreciation to our community investors, our lead sponsor, TECO, thank you very much, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Hillsborough County through the grant program. Without those funds, we couldn't do shows like this. Finally, Fred extended the invitation, but I'll reinforce that. Please come see the show. If you haven't visited the exhibit, we'd love to share it with you, as well as the many, many other stories that we tell at the History Center. And in closing, thank you so much for this recognition. It's an honor and a privilege for us to be the stewards of this community's history.